Hey, welcome to Positivity with Atticus. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And let's get to our three segments today. To start off, before we start off with the three segments, of course, the quote I do for the day. It's by Bill Gates. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking that they can't lose. So to better interpret that quote is the more successful you are, it doesn't always determine where you can go, because the more successful you are kind of hinders where your drive. I mean, the better you do, the less you want to work hard to do better, and the worse you do, the better you want to work to be better. So let's get to the first subject of the day. As of September 13th, I don't know when you guys are gonna see this video, but 14th, sorry. As of September 14th, Tunisia lifts a ban on Muslim women marrying non-Muslim men. Now, this is a very big step for human rights, not only human rights but female rights in the Arabic world, because if you all know, countries like Saudi Arabia and Tunisia and Iran and all these countries are very heavily strict on females. I mean, these are countries that females can't even drive. It's amazing that this has been established for well over 30 years, since 1973. It's been a common law. Even before that, though, it was just not taboo to do it. I mean, most people look down on you upon it, but it was illegal to do this until yesterday. Well, depending on when you see this video, depending on when I post it. I mean, it's amazing that the world's getting better day by day. I know a lot of people are scared with things happening, and a lot of things are happening that I understand that maybe you lose hope in our country and in the world, but it makes you gain hope. It makes you feel better about humanity and what we have to offer. um, it's just amazing how we can always get better. Let's move on to the next segment, talk about somebody that overcame some odds. I wanted to speak today about Richard Branson. You probably don't know who Richard Branson is, but Richard Branson is a very large entrepreneur. um, he was born on the 18th of July on 1968. And this man, he's an amazing man. I mean, he owns the Virgin Umbrella companies, which are Virgin's Airline, Virgin Phone, Virgin whatever. I mean, they own so many companies. It's just amazing. It's like over 400 companies under that Virgin umbrella. He contributed millions towards relief efforts in many places in the world, especially Africa, very heavily Africa. Um, he's a very good entrepreneur, and he also was knighted in the Buckingham Palace by the Queen herself, for the services to entrepreneurship. Um, he's a billionaire, owning about $6 billion in modern day estimates, but by any view, that's pretty successful. I don't care who you are, $6 billion is actually a lot of money. But as you can tell, he by the regular pattern I do with my videos, I'm gonna speak about his struggles. Richard Branson grew up. He grew up in a good family home, supportive, but Richard Branson had dyslexia, and all throughout his life, he wasn't a good student. And if you grew up in a first world country, you know that education is very heavily dependent upon most of people, and they're believed to do good in life. And most of his teachers never believed in him. Most of people that talked to him just didn't believe in his ideas and didn't believe he was going to get anywhere. His parents supported him, but he was never a good student. He was always shied upon. He was always frowned on. But he prevailed. He kept on going with whatever he wanted to do. And thanks to the backing of his parents, he had a support base in which he could rely on. And I always wanted to talk about this because it's like you have to realize that sometimes, even if you are alone, like he felt alone, but he had his parents to support him, and that's something big. Not everybody has parents to support them through everything, and that's pretty big. Let's talk about something to appreciate in life. something to really really appreciate in life is food. And I know a lot of you looking at me like, all right, food, you get fed, you grow, everything. But did you know that food is so? Think about the way food is processed, right? If you are vegetarian, right, the food has to be the vegetables has to be seeded in a very good plane of field. It has to be very well manured, well not manured, but soiled. And then you have to put the seeds in, right? Which takes about probably a week to do that. Then after that, you have to cultivate and really let things grow and have everything kind of grow by itself. Then after that, you have to not only do you let things grow and let things go up, you have to wait, right? You have to wait until they actually come out with fruitful vegetables and stuff like that and fruits. And then let's say even further, let's take it even further. If you eat meat or any type of shrimp or anything, um, you have to wait for the plant to grow, for the animals to eat the plant and grow, and you probably takes a couple years in process for some animals to grow until they're full adult selves. So if you look at it, the simple commodities that we have that we take for granted, just such as like steak, ribs, takes years to cultivate, but we can get it in about 5 minutes. It's not wonderful. I mean, we have to appreciate it because it's like we live. I mean, whatever country you live in, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're able to watch this video, you're pretty high up in the world. I mean, you either have to have a computer, internet connection as well, or a phone with internet connection, which means you have enough money to eat. And I mean, to be honest, it's a very good commodity. Like, and people take it for granted every day. People starve every day, man. Like back in my country, I'm Dominican. A lot of people go hungry in that country, man. A lot of the people do. A lot of people in Africa go hungry. A lot of people in South America go hungry. A lot of people everywhere. Like, food is a problem nowadays, and with overpopulation, it might even get worse. But I just want to have you guys thinking every day. I'm gonna be shooting more videos. This was a little late, but I'm gonna shoot one tonight. As always, may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Have a wonderful day. If you like my content, like, comment, and subscribe. And have a wonderful day.